So welcome back, and we're on the last segment of The Perspective with aCommerce. Rizkie Maulana Putra, the head of business development. Rizkie, the most crucial thing, of course, when it comes to development is regulation, government policy, infrastructure. And how's this coming along here in Indonesia? I know President Joko Widodo is huge on supporting, on making sure that broadband infrastructure in Indonesia is widely expanded and digital era, as we're entering the digital era.
This year is much better than a few years back. I mean, my background, I was the employee of one of the rocket internet venture, and then after 1 year in there, I tried to build my own startup. And I'm the one who's being witness of how bad is the regulation on 2013 or 2014 when I finally shut down my e-commerce because of the regulation that they say that they have limits of foreign investment, and if you invest this X amount of money, you need to sell this into local consumer. Into local investors. So that kind of business model was a bit challenging for foreign investors that they don't want to invest. And now we are as a startup entrepreneur, we hardly find local conglomerate wants to fund this kind of business.
Venture capitals, local venture capitals.
Yeah, that day, because this is still new. I mean, the conglomerate, the one who have—
It's too risky.
They don't even know what is e-commerce, right? So there's a huge gap on our local people to invest on this. We need to have foreign investment to invest on this industry. But now today, government made a better solution for us, even though we can do much better than this. Let's say I don't know if there's any regulation for e-commerce yet. I don't think so. They're still on the development. The ministry, they're trying to build this regulation. I was in a discussion with them for the last 2 years, and they said, one of my friends inside those ministries said, I don't know, man. I mean, we don't have a clear timeline when can we launch this. But for me right now, if you ask me as a friend, as long as you don't break any rules, go for it. You do cross-border, you do e-commerce.
But it's also not clear what are the rules that we are able to break.
That's why, right?
Yes.
I mean, we need to be smarter than the government then. Because we want to follow the rules, but there are no rules. So as long as we don't break any existing rules, then I think we are fine. So we are expecting the government to be more proactive on bringing more experienced people in e-commerce on making decisions. Don't do decisions from top to bottom without asking what happened on the ground.
Without discussions.
Right? I think the current ministry already trying to do good things. They created a WhatsApp group contains of the influenced people of e-commerce and then to discuss about the things rather than they create rules and then spread it out. Now they discuss on those group and then came up from the solution. So I think regulation-wise, we're getting better. Even though we can go faster. We can go faster.
There seems to be political will for us to head towards that way.
At least, yeah. We can see that because the new president choose people based on their professionalism, right? So I think it's better. Infrastructure-wise, it is better than last few years, but then again, we can go faster than that. I mean, 4G networks, we can say. This is not 4G. This is still 3G, but only with 4G tag in front of it. Compared to like Singapore, okay, this is Singapore. Maybe we're 10 years behind. Like let's say compare with Malaysia, I have better internet access there. In here, I do have better internet access, only in several areas. You're talking about most of the orders, okay, let's say for e-commerce, most of the orders came from Jakarta, like 50 to 60%. But the other 40 came from the the urban area. It came from Jakarta, Depok, Tangerang, Bekasi, Bogor, and then Bandung, Surabaya, where most of the internet access is not good at home. I can see that because 70% of the purchase happen on the lunchtime and before they're going home after office. The conclusion is they're doing e-commerce, they do transaction from internet came from office, not from home. They don't have internet access from home. Right now, the mobile penetration increased, but to see the product, not to purchase. They purchase during lunchtime, right? And then before they go home. So that's why I'm expecting government to have better regulation on the internet infrastructure. Let's say we need that. I'm kind of like, it's kind of funny for most of us when the previous Ministry of Technology saying that, okay, let's say if I make this 10 times faster, then what do you want it to use for, right? I mean, dude, you don't came on those solutions. I mean, this is like a blade. I mean, you can use Facebook as a networking or as a method to like kidnapping people. It depends on how you use it. Also internet. You can use this as the best business infrastructure, or you can use this, I mean, for game online, or for adult side and everything. It depends on your regulation, but the point is we need those things. You don't limit those access. You need to make it fast all over Indonesia, and then you can see the economic will grow.
All right. Rizkie, thank you so much. We hope this conversation has given some sort of an enlightenment to our audience. Now, the numbers are inevitable. It is a huge growth in part of the economy. 25 billion in 2016. That's the Indonesia Ecommerce Association estimation. So that's a huge number there.
That's huge.
And not just the retailers, but also the consumers and the government, Indonesia at large will benefit from. Thank you so much. We hope to talk to you again very soon and see where we are with our e-commerce.
Let's hope this industry will go bigger and bigger, and then government and everyone will support this, so we can enjoy this together.
Well, good luck. That has been The Perspective with Head of Business Development of aCommerce, Rizkie Maulana Putra. My name is Florence Armein for The Perspective. Thank you for watching.